Hello, my name's Ynes Sanz and I'm reading some poetry today for you from Darwin in Australia's Northern Territory. That's the traditional lands of the Larrakia Nation, and I pay my respects to their elders, present and past. I'm going to read 3 poems today, and I made my selection based on the fact that my experience, and I imagine it might be yours too, is that under the conditions of the lockdown, poems and music and books have somehow acquired a different meaning, different layers of resonance. So the first poem I wrote as an observation of somebody disappearing into dementia, but it seems to me that it's also quite an effective analogy for the pandemic and our lives under it. Viaduct. At the last, like passengers beating through a blizzard on an endless train, we're ready to disembark, our little party still huddled together. These are the outer limits, past the barbed wire borderlands of mangled mother tongue and litter of lingua franca. Here all is amorphous, as if muffled in shawls. Nuance is lost, nouns slump and crumble. Everything is transitive, the remains of your poems consigned to left luggage. This is a journey where sense becomes unpinned and memory falters into silence against the labouring of the engine and the shriek of the storm. Left to cast about for a thread and answer by guesswork, I hear my own words start to fray as if in solidarity. A railway guard's half-frozen face, framed briefly in the doorway, mouth obscured by mittened fingers, could hardly convey less than this. On the subtle downhill gradient to the final featureless plain, the sleepers beat out their relentless count. Here clocks, photographs, address books are strewn on the snowy embankment as if from a refugee's suitcase. But there is a deliverance. Each moment now becomes a first. The blessed sky is again and again a raw, remark-worthy blue. The taste and texture of a square of chocolate from your pocket is a fresh delight. A scrap of coloured fabric can illuminate a moment like a swung lantern at a level crossing. Commonplace phrases reserved for mere acquaintances in the gentler country where we began our journey have become our currency. They ring warmly like small change from the hand in your favourite card game, played to pass the time, while insidiously, as if in a mist, the structures that carry us above that murmuring river and its caves fatigue into an uncertain filigree that even a Brunel would never risk. Alighting at the terminus, I turn and see you looking out through the blur of an etched glass window. This second poem was written in recollection of the last time that I remember when privation and waiting was part of the environment. I was born just after the Second World War in England. This is called Sweet Ration. The day they ended rationing, we learnt to want what we didn't have. We walked all the way to the sweetie shop, holding the big girls' hands. We brought only brown striped humbugs, so huge only one would fit in the smallest bag. We gripped them through the paper and gnawed like half-grown rats, only slowing when, for the first time in our young lives, we were sated, silly with sugar. We learnt to spy on our parents, to secretly smooth and hoard silver paper retrieved from the fireplace, begrudging them a few late-night treats in a lean life. Midweek, Dad shared what he saved from his portion of Saturday sweets into our outstretched hands. Then we began to understand what rationing really meant. And the last poem is one I wrote for my late uncle, whose ashes I brought with me to Darwin. I'm reading it today for all of those people who weren't able to say a proper goodbye to their family members. East Point. You'll like this place. It's new for you, I know, but you were always the traveller, so that won't be a problem. See it as a bonus. Perhaps you never dreamt of coming here, yet here we are. This place is deep in wartime history. Plenty of yarns to be swapped round here. But in the end, there's peace here too, and that's all we wanted. The onshore breeze is cool. Sea eagles wheel over native hibiscus, and wallabies watch, silent. The sea rocks are fragile, like your favourite apple crumble, and the colour's perfect, so you'll fit right in. Soon I'll send you on your final journey, amidst the swirling eddies of the Timor Sea. This is another goodbye, but there's nothing to fear. I'll go on carrying you with me, like always.